Welcome to the world of programming in Scratch. The essential outcomes for this chapter: utilizing open and closed software to create and format professional business documents, as well as create, analyze, and update portfolios for positions and paths for career development. Joining Scratch. To sign up for Scratch, type in scratch.mit.edu in your Google Chrome search browser and then click on the Scratch link. Go to Join Scratch in the top right-hand corner. To find your projects, if you've never been in Scratch before, you won't have any projects, but to find projects you have done, go to the top right-hand corner and click on the drop-down arrow to the right of your character name. In this case, it's Charcoal Kitty, and you're going to see My Stuff that will pop up underneath the character name. Select My Stuff for listing of all the projects you create. When you go into My Stuff, you will find a listing of the projects that have been shared and unshared. To create a new project in Scratch, click on Create on the top left-hand side of the screen. To see inside a project, all you have to do is click on the See Inside icon. If you look at the image to the right, you're going to see a project, and then you're going to see the icon called See Inside. Once you're inside, you are going to see all the programs or all the blocks that were used to actually set up this program. Always to remember to rename your project. Every project needs a title. Notice that this project is unshared. Unshared means that it is not available for public viewing by other Scratchers. Saving a project. Always make sure you save your project. To do that, go to File and click on Save Now. The project area. The project area on the right is called your programming block area. This is where you're going to put all your building blocks. On the left-hand side is your action area. When you click on the green flag, you're going to see the action of your sprite, which is your character. For movement, you need to understand the X and Y variable. The X variable in Scratch runs horizontally across the bottom. 0 is in the middle. And if you look at the bottom right corner, you're going to see the X:0. That will show you where the middle point is. Negative numbers run to the left of the 0. Positive numbers run to the right of the 0. When you're looking at the Y variable, the Y variable is vertically runs up and down. The 0 is in the middle. If you look at the pink arrow in the middle of the diagram, that's where your 0 point is. Negative numbers run down or below the 0. Positive numbers run up or above the 0. If you look at the bottom right corner, you're going to see that the cursor is at the Y point, which is 0, which is right in the middle. Algorithms. When you are programming, you use algorithms. Algorithms is just creating a step-by-step instruction process with block variables to make the sprite character either move and jump, change directions, change costumes, change backgrounds, speak, think, or talk, and play sounds. Instructions and notes and credits. After sharing your project, you can add instructions and notes and credits. Instructions tell people how to play the game. So if you have specific keys that they need to use, you need to explain it in the instruction. The notes and credits explain how you did the project and give credit to those who helped you. So if you view another Scratcher's program and you look at how they did their blocks, you need to make sure that you add them in the credit section. In Scratch, honor and integrity is very important among Scratchers. If you view someone else's project or use a remix, you are expected to give credit in your project under the notes and credits sections for the help you received through other projects. If you fail to do this, you violate the code of ethics in Scratch and may be blocked from the software. Creating My Studio. My Studio is a place where you can put multiple projects that you create into an accessible group. To create your studio, click on your username at the top right of the screen, select My Stuff, and look for the New Studio button on the far right corner. Click on the New Studio button and then call your studio My Studio. How do you add a project to your studio? First, make sure you save and share your project. Then click on the Studios icon below the project. At the bottom, look for My Studio. You'll see a little check mark on the right side. When My Studio opens at the bottom, go to the bottom and click on Add Projects. So you're going to select the project you want to add to your studio by selecting Add Plus. So I would just select the middle of that Hello World, and then it will be added to my studio, which is at the top middle part of the image to the right. Exploring Scratch. We're going to start our activities and we are going to use pair programming. First, you're going to start individually. You're going to go to Google Chrome and search for Scratch at scratch.mit.edu. Then you're going to create your own personal account. You'll create your My Studio wall. If you don't remember how to do this, see slide 17. Then you're going to get in pairs and you're going to pick who will be the driver and who is the navigator. The driver should be on his or her computer and the navigator shuts down their monitor. The driver will create a new project. The name of the project should be Hello World. Add a background of your choosing. Have the Scratch Cat say Hello World. Then try to get the Scratch Cat to walk at least 10 steps. Save and share your project. And then move your project to My Studio. To know how to do that, see slides 18 and 19. Exploring Scratch, again using paired programming. Now it is time for the driver to become the navigator and the navigator to become the driver. The driver should be on their own computer and the navigator should shut off their monitor. The driver now will create their own new project. You'll name the project Hello World, add a background of your choosing, and try to have the Scratch Cat say Hello World, as well as try to get the Scratch Cat to walk at least 10 steps. Save and share your project. Then move your project to My Studio. Once you have finished and shown your project, please go to the Explorer tab at the top and select it. Take time to explore other Scratchers projects. Feel free to look inside their project to see how they created them. Look for the different categories and the blocks that they use to make the project work. That's all, folks. Now it's time to head back for the class website for further instructions.